So it's 18:33 p.m. and it's Thursday. Happy thirsty, thick that Thursday, y'all. So it's not a parallel universe, but if it is almost a couple years before you have Civil War, where you fight over gummy bears. So, two movies to run off. Going to be two different vids. I could do one whole vid. Nah. So, first up, I got 1991's Hook. Yeah. So, I watched it this morning and, well, oof. Ouch. So, there's first sneeze. Cool. Usually it's belches, but now I got sneezes. Awesome. So, here's my thoughts on Hook. This popped into my head when I woke up this morning, yesterday, and I wondered why. Why? So I'm gonna watch it and find out what it'll unlock for me. Bits and pieces of the story keep coming back to me, which is nice, but I need the full scope to understand. I always gotta have full scope. I love the innocence factor in this at the beginning with shots of the kids. It really takes you back to a more carefree time in life when adulting didn't matter. Yeah. I never realized Peter in the play was played by a girl. I did not realize that. I'm gonna wait my fucking eye. Oof, that's better. Yeah, I never realized that until I saw the back of her head. I'm like, oh, ponytail. It's a chick. Or no, bun. I feel for Jack not winning the game and Peter missing out because of work. Typical. Jack strong in a plane burning is funny and kind of foreshadowing 9/11. Fucking Toodles and how beautiful Wendy's house is. I love that house. Maggie Smith. Eternally graceful. And I love how Wendy says that growing up has to stop immediately. Have I forgotten how to be a kid after all I've endured? Sometimes. I really do. Because, adulthood is not easy at all. Everybody made it seem so glamorous growing up, but fuck, it is not. Oof. Very interesting how Peter's afraid of flying and being sucked out the window. Love the painted border in the bedroom, and damn, that dollhouse is huge. That motherfucker's huge. I couldn't believe how big that bitch is. It's as tall as a damn bed. Fuck. Oh my god. Peter yelling at the kids and arguing with Moira. Moira is probably what Zelda meant by what her home life was like with her dad. Or maybe I'm off by just a mile. Because when her dad died, she posted on Twitter that uh, the man you see on screen is nothing like what he's like at home. And I thought about that for a long time. Like, so what? Robin's an asshole to his kids. He's cruel to them. He's evil and shit. And then I thought about him yelling at the kids in the movie. I'm like, maybe he's like that. Never know. I didn't read her whole thread though, but just that statement, he's not like them. Like, oh, okay. Velveteen Rabbit bed sheet. Cool. Almost said Peter Rabbit. No, it's Velveteen. Love Wendy's wardrobe and Moira's too. God, that wardrobe is so beautiful. Man, smoking cigs during Peter's speech for Wendy's dedication. I miss cigarettes, but not that much. Shipping a bottle is amazing. All the orphans standing during the speech is so profoundly deep. And Crisis English make tea, which is accurate. Bella confirmed that for me whenever she has a problem. God. And I love the illustration of Peter too. And the fact that Peter forgot who he is so true because when you get older, you forget key parts of yourself that are lost in the maelstrom called life. Yep. Ah, man, it is such a bitch. Ouch. Firefly from hell. Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell is adorable. Peter as a pirate is funny, and I love Shmi. So good. The ship and Crocodile Clock look phenomenal 32 years later. And I love Hook's attire. The whole aesthetic for this is great. Still can't believe that Glenn Close played a pirate. That's still funny to this day. I never knew that was her under all that makeup. Nope. But as a kid, that was terrifying. Just the screaming and just, yeah, I'm like, no, not the boo box. And then you really look close at the eyes and it's like, it's Glenn. Love her. I wonder if Tinkerbell was behind having Peter's kids being kidnapped. I wonder that. Because no sooner does Hook take the kids, Tink shows up to bring Peter to Neverland. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember the mermaids, and looking back, I like the green-haired one most. Yeah. Oh, penguins. And I love the different climates in Neverland. It's amazing. Rufio's entrance is beyond iconic. Pockets recognizing Peter is so precious and heartwarming. I love that. Fuck knows. Hook's food spread is phenomenal and in quarters too. I want that fucking room. For real. Awesome training homage. Good painting of Hook. Love it. Hook ain't wrong about how parents are, honestly. He's not wrong. He's telling the fucking truth. They were way happier before having them. I mean, seriously. If you're one of them childless couples out there, or you're debating on having kids, you know what he's talking about. If you don't, you need to rewatch and understand. Thud's a trip. Thud butt cheese. So fucking dumb. And the insult game was epic. And the food fight. Toodles really did lose his marbles. Crazy shit. Thud's happy thought is his mother. So endearing. I don't even know what my happy thought is. I really don't. I have so many over the years, but I don't know what my core one is. Maggie's singing is so beautiful. The shot of the three moons is exquisite. I love it. But if you don't like Hook, it's not for you. I wonder if the food fight and insults were longer than what's shown. I really do think they were a lot longer. Just the way that shit flowed, they had to have done at least, I'll lowball it, maybe 20 takes of that shit, at least 20. Because you're talking Robin Williams in his prime against kids, or against Rufio. They had to have done a lot of insults. Oh, God. Jack smashing the clocks is the heaviest moment in this movie. It really is. Hook makes a valid point in whether Jack will want to be saved after Peter comes back from training. No, I mean, would you really want to be saved after all that? Hook calling Jack his son is such a devastating blow to Peter's ego and fatherhood for failing to be there for him for the core memories. Yeah. All about them core memories. Love Tinkerbell's dress. Damn, Peter remembering everything is rough retrospectively. For a kid's movie, the deeper subject matter is glazed over, but him being replaced is awful. Though Tink saving him and bringing him to Never Never Land is loving. She became the surrogate mom in a way. And Gwyneth Paltrow was in this. Damn, I forgot about that. Like, I saw her, I was like, holy shit, that's Gwyneth Paltrow. Peter discovering his happy thought was being a father is deep, same as Tinkerbell's crush for him. Peter remembering how to fly. Oh, man. And becoming Pam once again with the sword. What a beautiful sunset. So many beautiful shots in this film. Tinkerbell wished to be big, to kiss Peter, and declare her love for him only to be rejected. That's so fucked. Absolutely fucked. Love the Lost Boys' armor too. Pan versus the pirates is amazing. Smee realizing that his life is worth something is funny, but relatable. Lost Boys versus the pirates was good fun. Rufio's death is tragic, but also not as sad this time around. It's really not that sad. I remember you being bigger, and Hook saying to a 10-year-old, I'm huge. Low-key pedo joke. God. Just like the nearsighted gynecologist bit, meaning guys can't find the clit. For a PG flick, they thrown in some dirty jokes. I love it. Pan versus Hook is the best sword fight ever. And I wonder how much fun Dustin and Robin had together doing that shit. Thud leads the Lost Boys. It is bittersweet that he's going to forget them as time goes on, and it's so sad that Tinkerbell still loves him, and that she'll be waiting in the place between awake and remembering dreams for him. That hurts so much. Pretty funny that there have been 8 different Nanas before number 9. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Look at the Doghouse. Doghouse says Nana 9. There have been 8 other Nanas before this one. Fucking horrible. It's nice that Peter remembers how to be a father, and in the end, while Toodles flies around England. Awesome stuff. Tink's my MVP, honestly, because she brought him back to prominence, only for him to leave her high and dry, aside from promising to believe in fairies. That's fucked up. The story itself is about parenting and finding your inner kid again, plus conquering your greatest foe, too, along with accepting that you will get older as time goes on, no matter how many clocks you smash. This is a very sad movie altogether, despite it being cheery. Yeah. What did it unlock for me, though? The need to cry and knowing that Robin won't be around to make any more classics like this. And I also remembered that every bedroom I had was always in the corner of the house, except for when I lived with mom and grandmother. I was in the side bedroom and corner bedroom of 2 different houses. Oh, man. Solid nostalgic 11 out of 10, but really it's an 8.2 out of 10. Also, Hook's death quote. I actually adopted that later in life, but I changed it to "Death is the undiscovered country" or something like that. I don't remember. I didn't know it originated from Hook. One of the best things about this is the kids. Easily the kids. It's a lightning in a bottle time capsule moment that can't be replicated. And I've brought this up before. A lot of people love child actors for different reasons. You have, of course, the baseline ones, like they're all pedos. But there are the ones that love it because it's an innocence factor and it's the one time that they're going to be a kid and they nail the role. Like Harry Potter, watching all them grow up. Drew Barrymore is a very good example, too. All the ones that were part of Disney Channel growing up, watching them, that's amazing. It's why I love child actors so much, because they have made a defining role which became a legacy for them. Even a cultural touchstone for future generations to explore and cherish. So yeah, I like kid actors. They're fun. You got that shit with Stranger Things. It's always fun because you have that moment where, oh, that's better. They go through puberty and their voice changes, and they're like, oh no, my voice changed, and they had to fix it so it didn't change. It's so cute. But yeah. So that's how I feel about Hook. But if you like Hook, this is a good movie for you. Will I own this movie? No. I think I have it on VHS, or maybe I don't. I don't remember. I could buy the Blu-ray. I just don't really feel like it. But yeah, I cried a lot after this was over because it hurt so much. It's like, damn. Bummer. And it's hard too, because it's like you want more Robin Williams, but he killed himself 9 years ago. Yeah. So, yeah. Hard to replicate that magic. So hard. So, I'll be back with another one. Stay tuned.